What is up? Been a long time. Welcome back. Today, doing something that I wasn't really planning on doing. I have a couple videos coming up today. I'm just gonna do a walk around. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said a second ago, it's been a long time. I haven't shot a video. I have a couple videos ready to shoot. Some changes are coming to this quad. And I have another project that I'm working on, which is going to be cool, so definitely tune in for those. But right now, we're just going to do a quick walk around of this bike. I have not done this, and we're kind of entering like the final form, it seems like, with this thing. And I say that because I kind of just got rid of the last stock OEM plastic crap that I wanted to really get rid of, which is the heel guards. And you can see what I have here. Added some classic, these are like the older IMS roll design big rad foot pegs, and I've kind of had those for a while, and you'll see in one of those videos I alluded to a moment ago what I'm doing, and it wasn't this. I have some other heel guards that I've been working on. They're getting welded right now by a good buddy of mine, Sixto. But as you can see here, I have some really cool, really special, out of production, 17 years, whatever it is, IMS roll design heel guards. So the bike's looking super cool now. These are a cool piece. I had them powder coated. They were silver, they're all dusty. I've been cruising around. But yeah, I had them powdered black. And they go with the bike. They look cool. You know, got rid of that big old plastic deal right there. And I'm a heel guard guy. I have to run them. I don't want my legs slipping back here and getting ran over and break my leg and all that shit. And I ride with my wife all the time. She's always hanging out the back. But anyway, that's kind of why we're jumping into just a real like walk around of this bike today. So I guess we'll start from the ground up. You can see we have the hypers. Just a single bead lock front and back. I've been running those GBC tires. Those tires, I'll probably always and only run these things. They're freaking amazing tires. They work really well out here in the sand. I mean, of course I have paddles for like glamis and stuff, which I have for glass out here in this fucking place. But yeah, they work great in the desert. They work great in the sand. Love those tires. Swing around. That's probably the last piece of this puzzle. I have a stock swing arm right now. I'd love to find a roll design one, but I'll probably settle for like a Fireball one someday when I want to switch everything out. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of labor to get in there and take literally everything apart. What is that? The big Duro Blue eliminator on the back axle. I guess that is kind of it. I have a little block off plate. Whoops, let me get that phone. Block off plate. Everything else is pretty stock back there with, of course, Fox podium in the back. Can't forget that. Really nice, really good shock. It's such a massive improvement over the stock. Actually, I don't know. The stock shock's pretty good, but the Fox podium, that's what all the cross country and XC guys and the Supercross, or the motor, whatever, the racing bikes always have those. So I went with that one. I didn't want to go with the Elka long travel because this bike does sit kind of low. I didn't want the extra extended dog bone hanging down there. We'll come around. We'll just jump into the engine real quick. It is A350. It's been ported by Kevin Her Jugs Racing. It's the MX Hardcore port. I'm extremely happy with that. The bike is so much more rideable now. It makes it's such a power improvement that it's just like, it inspires almost as much confidence as that long travel suspension, which is probably the best money you can spend on these old quads. But right behind that port job really opened up this bike quite a bit. So definitely tip of the cap to Kevin Her Jugs, much recommended. Otherwise, the engine's pretty stock. I had the T6s, of course, and when I got the port job, it was down to the shearers or picking up a brand new set of T5s. And I asked Kevin himself, and he recommended the shearers, so that was pretty much a no-brainer. I went with his recommendation. Badass pipes. I am still running the stock carbs. That's one thing I might switch out in the future, but those are, I mean, more or less fine. You know, it'd be nice to get some bigger ones on there, get some more fuel kind of pumping through the bike. But, you know, they're fine. They're doing the trick. Some K&Ns in the back. There is in there something that you're probably not really seeing, but there's a South Texas Banshee wiring harness, which is a really nice piece. It cleans up the Torres delete, and I forget what else I had done to it, but it's a really nice piece. So definitely much recommended again to South Texas Banshee. Kevin over there does a great job. Coming around to the front, I've been running these for years. You know, again, I think I said this a second ago, this is the best money that I spent on this bike. You could accidentally drive off some stuff that would be a problem on stock suspension for sure. With this stuff, and it's, I mean, it is for jumping and racing and all that, but to me, it's just like peace of mind to have that extra cushion, and it just makes the bike so much more comfortable, so much safer. So, you know, shock upgrades, really good money spent on a Banshee. Put the black bumper on. This one came with the silver bumper. It's got some overspray on it from some SC1. But yeah, I just kind of went with the front, so I put the black one on. I still have the silver one. Behind that, you can see the +2 roll design, steering stem. It does have like the anti-vibe, so I put that on at the same exact time I put those bars on. Those are Ricky Carmichael. They're super flat bars, so I wanted to get the you know, the whole controls up a little bit, and that's a slick piece too. I'm happy with that. ASV brake lever, not ASV clutch lever. For some reason I couldn't get the ASV to like jive. Something was up with that. I don't know if it was the wrong lever, the wrong perch, or whatever the setup I have. I still have it like thrown in the closet somewhere, but for right now I'm just running this one. It's fine. It's not stock. Fly racing is what it is. It has a nice little feel to it. I don't know if you can tell, but I did cut the bars for obvious reasons. I mean, I've always ran stock bars. I've always had like OEM bars, but when I switched to these, I cut the bars a little bit just so it's a little more, you know, friendly for me. But, you know, not necessary. Just something I wanted to try, and it works well. There's a carbon fiber tank shroud on here. I'll get a shot of that. But I think that is pretty much it. We'll get a little sound clip here. What did I forget? Huh?
Did you switch that?
Which one?
You put the radiator coolant.
Oh, that's right. You're right. So yeah, behind the radiator cover, there is a Mishimoto big fat radiator back there with the Mishimoto cooling hoses. So nice upgrade. I ride in the desert. It's hot pretty much all the time. I mean, I try to ride this bike usually between like 65 and 85 degrees or whatever. So I'm not riding it in the summer, but it's another one of those things. Just a cool peace of mind, especially for a desert guy. You want to have your bike running cool. I think that is pretty much it. This bike, like I said at the beginning, it's kind of entering its final form. I've been kind of playing around with the idea of changing the lights, but I don't think I'm going to. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's start it up, get a sound clip. This thing is fucking cool. It sounds awesome. mentioned DRW case saver, just a cool little piece thrown back there. But I think that's gonna do it. I think that's a walk around. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. I know my channel kind of stalled out. I haven't been doing much with it lately. It's been way too cold to be out here messing with Banshee crap. But yeah, going to Glamis soon. I have a couple cool projects coming up, so make sure you like and subscribe. I think that's it. Until next time, all the best. Peace.